If you're a caring dog owner, winter might be when your habits matter the most. Small daily choices during this season can have a bigger impact than you realize. By observing routines, environment, and subtle behavior changes, patterns start to form. Some of them may be surprising. In this video, let's break down the winter habits veterinarians warn can hurt your dog. Before we dive in, subscribe to the channel if you believe understanding your dog can make both of your lives better. Habit number 4 explains why your dog's favorite sleeping spots may be hurting them. Now, let's find out why winter excitement can feel overwhelming to dogs. Number 1. Why dogs suffer in winter without making a sound. Have you ever noticed your dog seems a little quieter in winter, but you cannot tell why? What if that silence is not comfort, but quiet coping? Dogs do not show discomfort the way humans do. Instead of complaining, they adjust their bodies and behavior. They may sleep more, move slower, or stay close without asking for help. Inside, their joints stiffen faster, their skin dries out, and their stress builds slowly. These changes rarely look dramatic at first. That is why most owners miss them. Winter pressure grows in small layers, not sudden pain. Once you understand this silence, the habits inside your home start to matter much more. Number 2. Turning up the heat. When warm air quietly dries your dog out. A warm house in winter can quietly dehydrate your dog without you noticing. Heaters make the air feel comfortable, but they strip moisture from the room. That dry air pulls water from your dog's nose, skin, and breathing passages all day long. At first, nothing looks wrong. Then the nose feels rough, the coat loses shine, and energy drops slightly. Older dogs feel this faster because they drink less on their own. The body works harder just to stay balanced. What feels cozy to you can slowly drain them. Once dryness sets in, even rest stops feeling truly refreshing, and the body stays under mild stress. Number 3. Sealed windows and heavy air. The winter breathing problem no one notices. Keeping every window closed in winter feels like the smart thing to do, but it can work against your dog. When air stays trapped, dust and indoor particles build up. Your dog breathes that same air hour after hour. Over time, the room feels heavier to them than to you. You might think they are just napping more, but their body is adjusting to less fresh oxygen. Breathing becomes slightly harder, even if you cannot hear it. This low-level strain affects focus and energy. Clean air is not about comfort alone. It quietly supports how your dog thinks, rests, and moves through the day. Number 4. Cold floors and heat vents. 2 sleeping spots that damage joints. Picture your dog stretched out on a cold floor, then later pressed against a heat vent, moving back and forth all winter long. That constant contrast stresses the body more than it soothes it. Cold surfaces pull warmth from joints and muscles, causing stiffness that builds overnight. Direct heat does the opposite by drying skin and paws without warning. Your dog chooses these spots because they feel relief in the moment. What they cannot feel is the long-term strain underneath. Over weeks, movement slows and rest becomes lighter. Comfort is not just about warmth, it is about steady support that lets the body fully relax instead of constantly adjusting. Number 5. Cozy scents that stress. The body candles, oils, and hidden toxicity. That relaxing winter scent in your home may be putting quiet pressure on your dog's body. Dogs process smells very differently than humans. What feels gentle to you can linger in their lungs and bloodstream for hours. Many scented candles and oils release particles that slowly irritate breathing and strain the liver over time. Your dog may not cough or react right away. Instead, they may lick their nose more, seem restless, or avoid certain rooms. These signs are easy to dismiss. The stress builds silently because exposure is constant and low level. Over weeks, the body works harder just to stay balanced. The smell fades for you, but not for your dog. Number 6. Feeding more in winter. When love turns into joint pain. Have you ever added a little extra food in winter because your dog looked cold or pitiful? That small gesture feels caring, but the body experiences it differently. During winter, most dogs move less without losing their appetite. Extra calories turn into added weight faster than expected. That weight presses on joints already stiff from cold weather. You may notice slower movements or less interest in play, not hunger. Digestion also slows slightly in winter, making heavy meals harder to process. The discomfort is gradual, not obvious. Feeding feels like love, but balance matters more than quantity when the body is already under seasonal strain. Number 7. Quiet days are not peaceful days. The mental cost of less play. Just a few minutes of daily play can completely change how your dog feels in winter. When walks shorten and days grow quieter, dogs do not simply relax. Their minds stay alert with nowhere to release energy. Boredom slowly turns into stress, even if they sleep more. You may see chewing, pacing, or a distant look in their eyes. Mental energy has no season. Without small wins and interaction, that energy turns inward. Play resets their nervous system and lifts mood naturally. It does not need to be long or intense. When the mind feels satisfied, the body follows more easily into rest. You now understand the emotional meaning behind how winter habits affect your dog beyond what you can see. I'd really like to hear your thoughts in the comments about this topic, but many owners overlook how feeding routines can quietly create the same kind of stress. That's why our next video on most dogs aren't sick. They're just fed the wrong way is so important. Miss it, and you might keep caring with good intentions while missing what your dog truly needs. Thank you for watching and for wanting a deeper connection with your dog.